Go to the Create and then select Extended Primitives in Geometry drop-down list. There are many primitives in this category. We will talk about all of them one by one. So all of us select the Hedera and draw it in the viewport. Now just come to the Modify panel to fix the parameters for this object. There are many options within this primitive. You can give it a shape of Terra, you can make a cube from this, you can change it into a duodec, star or a set of stars. You can change the family parameters. This object usually used in making the rocks in our scenes, such as when we design a game stage or this kind of other stuffs. You can also change the radius for this object. The other primitive is the chamfer primitive. This is a kind of the box, but it has a chamfer sides around this. You can change the length, the width, height and the fillet segments. The next primitive is oil tank primitive. There is a different method to draw this than other objects. Select the oil tank and click in the viewport to release the mouse click. With the click still pressed, drag the mouse out to the required radius, release the click. Then drag the mouse to Z-axis to fix the height of the oil tank. Then click and drag the mouse again to Z-axis to make the cap height this time. Now you can make some changes in the Modify panel according to your needs. You can change the height, the radius, cap height, blend amount and so on. Okay, so next primitive is the spindle. It is same as oil tank, but the shape is a little bit different than the oil tank. This primitive has the same parameters as oil tank we had discussed. The next one is the Jangian primitive. It is often used to architectural modeling to making the pillars. Select the object and draw it in the perspective viewport. It is a kind of cylinder, but this has a fillet sides. You can change the sides, radius, fillet amount and the height of the Jangians. The other one is the ring wave. Select the ring wave and draw it in the perspective viewport. The draw method is the same as we done with the oil tank, but this time you will have to give the height manually in Modify panel. So after drawing in the viewport, go to the Modify panel and all of us give this object a little bit of height. You can change the radius edges. These are the top edges. You can see them by hitting the F4 key on your keypad. You can change the ring width. This is the inner width of the ring. There are a lot of the options to customize this app primitive. You can check each one by one and can see the results. The next one is called prism. It has some different methods to draw it in the viewport. Select the prism and draw it in the perspective viewport. With the click still pressed, define the second corner of the prism. And when you satisfied, release the mouse click and now you have 2 points of the prism. Now drag the mouse where you want to make the third corner of the prism and click on this point. Now you drag the mouse to Z-axis to define the height of the prism and you're done. Okay, now let's move to another one called torus knot. There is also a primitive in the standard primitive with the same name, but he has some other function and this one has its own. So select the torus knot and draw it in the viewport. Click. This will define the object radius, and releasing the click will set the cross-section radius. You can change it into a simple circle and other parameters of this object. You can also twist it as we done with the standard torus. Now go to the chamfer cylinder. This is a kind of cylinder, but it has some change features than the cylinder. This is often used in mechanical modeling because it has some chamfer sides. Okay, select the chamfer cylinder and draw it in the perspective viewport. In the Modify panel, you can customize it. You can change its height, radius, fillet segments, height segments. If you don't see the height segments, hit F4 to see the segments. There is another option called Slice On. Check this box and change the number of slicing. You can slice it by both the sides. Okay, the next primitive is the capsule. It is the shape of the capsule. Simply select the capsule object and draw it in the perspective viewport. You can play around with these parameters option in Modify panel. The next primitive is called LX. Basically this is a big L shape. Select the LX object and draw it. It is many of the parameters you can change them manually. And like the same, there is a CX primitive. It is a big C-shaped primitive. The next one is the last one is house. Select the object and draw it in the perspective view. This primitive is also used in mechanical modeling. You can change its parameters according to your needs. You can convert it into the simple cylinder by unchecking the flex section, and so on. You can set many other options for this primitive. So that was the extended primitives and their uses. You can practice them while you're on by changing the options.